could be suffering all night and miserable in the morning. Why wake up like this with ordinary medicine when you can wake up like this?
Relieve your worst cold symptoms fast.
Well, especially when it comes to the flu, you won't need all those medications if you just avoid getting the flu altogether. And the best part is you can do it while getting your grocery shopping done. Please welcome HEB pharmacist Gina Eubank to dispel the myths about flu vaccinations. Hi there.
Good morning.
All right, so a cold, the best defense, we'll talk about that in a minute, but you can't guarantee you're not going to get a cold. Our best defense against the flu is to get the flu shot.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's an absolute no-brainer, and especially with this economy going on, you know, people, if you miss 3 days of work and the cost of a prescription and a doctor's visit, I mean,
yeah,
it really adds up fast.
Yeah. All right, the flu as a virus, what does it do to us?
Okay, symptoms of the flu, it's a fast onset, usually within 3 to 6 hours. And what will happen with that, you'll get a headache, fatigue, high fever, oftentimes there's a cough, and it's just intense.
Yeah, and it spreads quickly. So if you're in an office atmosphere or kids at school, then it's easy for it to spread. All right, so to protect ourselves, getting a flu shot. However, I hear this as many times as you have corrected people on this. I hear this all the time. Well, if I get a flu shot, aren't I going to get a touch of the flu?
No, that is not true. The flu vaccine is dead, which means that it does not give you the flu. So when you get your flu shot, what it does is your body has antibodies, which are, you know, specialized white cells that come and they look at that flu vaccine, that dead vaccine, they check it out and they figure it out and it goes in the memory bank. So then if you are exposed to the real flu, they know how to kill it and fight it.
Okay, so like how long does it take, since you just gave me mine, how long does it take for me?
It takes about 2 weeks for you to build up the immunity.
Which is the reason why a lot of times people get their flu shot, they run to go get it when it's an outbreak and everybody's dealing with it. So if you do it now, get ahead of the game before it actually has its biggest amount of time that it's out there.
Yes, because, you know, that's the interesting part. When you're exposed to the flu, the actual flu virus, you get it within 3 days if you're going to get it, as far as getting sick. So that's why 2 weeks, you got to do it beforehand.
Yeah, and we underestimate when we say the flu. The flu is one of the most deadly things out there.
Yes, flu and pneumonia, they are the 8th leading cause of death, and there's a vaccine for both of them.
Yeah, for pneumonia. A lot of people didn't know there's an actual vaccine for pneumonia. Which groups should, I mean, if you're going to, you know, prioritize who should get those flu shots and or the pneumonia vaccine, which groups are we talking about? You're
talking about your high-risk people, and, you know, that'll be people with HIV, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, pregnant, young children, people with asthma, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. I mean, basically you start at the top of your head and you go all the way down, and if
you're compromised,
if you're on any medication, unless it's for depression or something like that, I mean, check with your pharmacist, check with your doctor. Most likely you are a candidate.
Okay. Now, the thing that becomes confusing for a lot of us is cold, flu, pneumonia. They share some symptoms, and sometimes we don't know quite what we have. Sometimes we have to weather the storm, like with the cold. You pretty much have to weather the storm. With pneumonia, that can be serious and deadly, as we mentioned, and the flu as well. So are there some key things that we should look for at the point where we say, okay, if you didn't get your vaccination, that you need to head for some medical help?
Okay. With the flu, like I had said, it's fast and it's intense, where a cold comes on very slowly, and you'll usually start out with a scratchy throat, and then then it'll switch to sinus symptoms. And so then, you know, you'll just ride it out. Where with the flu, you have 48 hours from the onset of the symptoms to get to the doctor and get a prescription.
Yeah.
And with the pneumonia, the way you can tell is you'll start having that ache and pain in your chest, and you're running a fever, and it's actually
just won't go away.
It will not go away, and it's that deep cough, but not always a cough. Anytime you have any pain in the chest area or tightness or heavy, you need to get checked out by a doctor. It's just non-negotiable.
All right. When you're getting your flu shot, the cool thing about it is, like I mentioned earlier, you can be doing your grocery shopping too, right? But also, so who can just go to the pharmacy to get their flu shot? And
at HEB, age 7 and above, we can do it right there in the pharmacy. And with Medicare Part B, this is what a lot of seniors do not realize, it's free if they have the Medicare Part B as in boy, you know, and
preventive, because it's preventive.
preventative, and pneumonia is also free for them. And we also take many insurance plans to cover, the flu shot. And if that doesn't work, then we have our rewards program, which now it's only $22 to get a flu shot.
Tell us a bit more about the rewards program.
Okay, this is HEB's discount program, and it's really fabulous. We did a comparison against, our competitors as far as what they offer. And I mean, we give free prenatal vitamins on top of it. I know, for a year.
Wow.
I mean, seriously. And women are not the only ones that take prenatal. We have men that are on it just because they need...
As a super vitamin.
As a super vitamin, exactly. It also gives you a discount on all your vaccines. And it also gives you discount on medications, on all the medications, not just the list of the preferred generics in there, where you can get a 90-day supply for $9.99.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, you can just stop by and talk to any of your local HEB pharmacists. And that's the thing, you want people to come talk to you, because
Yes,
you can help them
please.
with a lot of things. So for more about flu shots, or any of your pharmacy needs, you can log on to heb.com/pharmacy, heb.com/pharmacy, or while you're doing your grocery shopping, stop by, talk to the pharmacist, and they'll be happy to share with you what your needs might be. All right?
Thank you.
When we come back,
I received a phone call letting me know that I had cancer, prostate cancer, and my life changed.
It's a disease that strikes 1 in 6 men. When we come back, we'll meet 3 men who have taken different approaches to dealing with prostate cancer.
Come on out to the Pasadena Livestock Show and Rodeo now through September 24th. Each night is filled with family fun activities, music, and a rope and stump and good time. Tonight is Pink Night. Wear your pink in support of fighting breast cancer. The Pasadena Rodeo promotes and encourages agriculture and livestock activities and provides college scholarships. For more information, visit PasadenaRodeo.com.